Well, in this episode of Finno-Ugric Machining, there will be, well, some of fabricating welding. Actually not for the rotary compressor this time. I'm practicing my welding before starting with that one. What to do to practice so that all this welding does not go into smoke in the air, so to say. I have a target here, there in my backyard. It's a bird feeder. Last winter the squirrels, they sabotaged this bird feeder. They ate big holes into it to access the seeds inside, and now it's totally ruined. Make it out of stainless steel and steel. At least the squirrels cannot get through. Okay. So there is some. Actually, there is some milling in here because I want to make the base of that thing round, and I'm using skewer tubing for that. So how to make a skewer tube bend it around? That's one. I have a solution for that. I could make this what I'm doing here with a hacksaw, but what I want here is consistency, so that when I bend it, it will really become round and not about. The birds don't care. As long as there are sunflower seeds inside, they are happy. But my eyes won't be pleased. There will be some some welding and some fabrication and some metal cutting here. So let's start with this base, which is consists of a round thing on which I weld a plate on top of it. So it becomes a round base. Yeah. So, it's this kind of a tube I'm going to use for the round base, and the intention is to get it a round thing about 30 centimeters in diameter, about this much. And I made this test piece. I made a slit here with this thing, and then I bent it, and now the angle here is about 3.5 degrees. So this means that I need to have a little bit over 100, maybe 105 bends to get it a full circle. Okay. So I already have started here. There is about half a meter, 60 centimeters to that direction already. And now I'm going to slit this. First of all, the milling head is tilted. And this is in order to get this tube under here. And why in a milling machine? It's the consistency. First of all, the depth of cut, so that it leaves a suitable amount, that I know when I bend it, it will bend that 3.5 degrees on every one of these. It makes the circle a circle. And then it's also easier for me. Hacksawing this many slits in this tube would be really painful. Where are my safety goggles? This is a slitting saw after all, and it can explode. Well, I have now done so many, I know it doesn't, but yeah. So, and I'm actually running this 120 revolutions per minute, seems that way. and I'm feeding it manually. And since this is a slitting saw, it makes some noise. And yeah, so I have a vise here, and then I have clamped it also here, so that it's steady. Well, it minimizes the noise, and it also makes it so that it's easier to cut. So let's see how my cutting goes. This is now at the suitable place, so let's go. Okay. So now that's one slit, and you probably noticed I left it in between there. That's intentional, and now I will remove. There is a little thing like this there behind. I want it away, and then what I will do, I will loosen now this thing. I will move it exactly 9.1 millimeters to that direction, and well, how I do it, I loosened this clamp here back, and then I loosen my vise as well. As you can see, it droops. Okay, but well, I move it. Here is a place for me. I have marked this place here, so I know exactly where to move it here, like that now. And well, next step is to tighten this clamp a little bit, so it pushes it down a little bit, like that. And then I pull my blade out from the slit, like that. The blade was actually pushing the workpiece around here. And now it should be there. And then I clean up something if there is something. Normally there isn't. So, and then I just clamp this. And then I loosen this one more time to get off all tensions from here. It's very important here that when you clamp the workpiece so that it isn't bent somehow, it must be like with no tensions. And now it's there, and this is fully engaged, and then I move it 9.1, that's 4, that's 8, that's 9, and that's 0.1. There, that's the place for my next cut. And then I go on. This is tight. This is tight. You have to be sure that all these are tight, so that it doesn't jump off from the things. And then I do my next slit. Okay, and I will keep on doing this until I get the amount of slits I really need here. Well, you might question, why don't I just advance the milling table and go on like that? Well, that's not a good idea, because this really becomes flexible. So it's a better idea to have a very stout tube where you connect it, and very little of well, it becomes flexible. So it's better not to clamp on or try to slit on a flexible joint, because this doesn't like cutting on a flexible thing. It will create a lot of trouble if you do that. And now we also have here backside again there is a little thing. I don't know whether you can see that. I will always remove those, because when I clamp it, if they are in between there, they will distort the thing. And yeah, so I will go on. I don't put this on camera because it's a repetition of that, something like 30 more times. And after that I will come back. So now I have now slotted this, and it's also cleaned. I used my orbital sander to remove the there was a lot of burr. And now, of course, the internal burr is there. There is nothing much I can do for that, but I don't need to. It can stay there. So what is next is to bend this worm into a round thing. And each of these sections will be turned so that they touch here and then left in there. After this, it will have a 3.5 degree angle. And I start with the end. Let's see which way is better for me. This way seems to be a good. So I really need to. This is not easy. The first one is really hard. It has to be done so that I don't deform the. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Maybe with pliers. Now we have a round thing, and I will weld a stainless steel plate on one side. And I think I won't tag this one. I just put the plate there and then some clamps that keep it in place while I'm tagging the stainless steel plate on top of this. So that, or should I actually tag it here somehow so that, okay. Yeah, let's see. But first I need to clean it up somehow. This is horrific. Welding of the stainless steel plate was a struggle. Plate sits there now, and the seam looks like the birds would already have been leaving their droppings there. Here I am welding support for thin wire going around the feeder. The supports are cut off from a 12 times 12 mm steel bar. These welds taught me a few things about TIG welding. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Wow. Okay, what I'm doing now here from this piece of material, this is a round piece and one sector is missing. So I'm bending this into a cone, which is sitting inside the bird feeder to guide the seeds to the rim of, so that the birds can pick them up. This is very important part of this thing. If there is no such thing, the seeds will actually not flow into the rim, but they will be blocked at some point. So this, it's a really important thing. It will make it so that the birds can eat the feeder empty. Okay, so now I have, of course, I have depured this quite well, I think, because you can lacerate your fingers here. And then I'm using this steel rod here. This is some precision shafting, which I just attached to my vise so that it's steady there. And now I'm just, first I'm going to bend it manually. So, I always keep the center point, center here. And then I bend around like this. Just a little bit. Well, patience is your friend here. You shouldn't hurry. Oh, okay. This is not very easy to do, I think. Now this is ready, the container is ready. Now we need what's that called? Roof for that thing. And then we are ready to go and install it. And then my wife will take the sunflower seeds and peanuts and we fill it half and half. And the squirrels like the peanuts and other birds like the sunflower seeds. So, and I don't know how long this container will do, but let's see. That was the cone. Okay, now I'm actually drilling the water drain holes for this base. Well, you didn't see everything I made here. First of all, there is this wire. This is, it's the 3mm steel wire which has, first of all, zinc coating, and then it has this plastic cover on top of that. So it's probably very durable. And then we have these black things which you didn't see. I show you some photos of these welds. And they succeeded pretty well. And the intention for this thing here, when the birds are eating, they are not very tidy. They are shitting while eating. So if they would stand on that rim here, there is a great probability that they will shit into here. But if I offer them a place to sit here, and the average bird size is about this much, so it should be in a striking distance of the seeds. Should be. But you don't know about birds, how they behave. So, well, these are just water drain holes. I will make 6 of them so that this doesn't collect water inside. And this is just, well, it's a 4.5 millimeter drill, which I use here about there. As you can see, it's very fast, this operation. There is my next hole. And since this is stainless steel, you shouldn't hesitate while drilling. If you let it wrap, your game is over, so to say. So 6 holes, here we do it. There is no need for precision here again. Just somewhere near the rim so that the water doesn't start to accumulate there. Well, of course I will, okay, they are now done. I will now debur the bottom of these holes because, well, I need to handle this one. And those holes are really sharp. Their corners are like razor sharp. So therefore, well, let's take this first away from here, the drill, which is actually quite hot. Well, stainless steel is like that. And then I take this also away, so I have a little bit of room here. Hand drill, and well, that's the first one. Okay. Yeah. And same applies here. You shouldn't hesitate with these. If you do, you will dull your drill, and you will, this work hardens, oh, there is one that didn't go. Still. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's not good. Okay. So this is just to make it safe to handle, this one. Okay, now it's good. Yeah. So, and I think I have told this many times before, but this type of chamfering tool is very good for freehand chamfering. You get decent result without too much pain. And there you are. Okay. Yeah. Now we have the drain system for this. Well, here it is, with lid and all. Well, so all we need now is the seed, the birds we already have here. You can hear they are in the surrounding trees waiting for something. Yes, they know that because here was the earlier one, the new one will be here as well. So, yeah. So, and well, so I made this lid. It's nothing but an oak plate, some sorts, and well, it sits there. And well, it's one thing about this is that it should be wider than here, so that the raindrops won't drop directly into there. You could make it so that it's just about the correct size. Okay, so now, well, maybe I put short videos at some point where the birds are really sitting here and doing their whatever they are doing. Yeah, shouldn't be too hard to pinpoint. They come quite regularly at morning, at midday, at evening, and every minute in between there. So, yeah, okay. Well, in the next episode of Finno-Ugric Machining, it will be welding the platform now that I know what I can and what I cannot weld. Yeah, yeah. So, till then, bye!